Today's assignment is going to be in your class notebook under the homework tab. So right here, I'm under sample student, go under homework, and you're gonna have a tab called, let me make this a little smaller here. It's called Chrome Music Lab right here. I don't know which Christmas song yet. It might be Jolly Old Saint Nicholas. That one's pretty long, so I might use another one, but it'll be one of the Christmas songs. I'm going to go ahead and click on here. You're going to be, and we'll go over the instructions right now. You're going to be using the Chrome Music Lab, which some of you have already used. I have the link right here. So when you click on this link, it'll take you straight to this, to the song maker. Okay. Now on the song maker, some of you have played around with this before. Okay. So what we're going to do is you're going to write a Christmas song here. Now each of the colors represent a note. So the red color represents an open D string, which is the first square at the bottom. Then this orange represents E. And it's going to move in scale-wise movement. The yellow is an F sharp. The light green is a G. The dark green is an open A string. And then purple is B. Pink is C natural. And then the top red square is the same as D. That's why I put here top square, which is this one, your high D on the A string. All right, so those are the notes that each color represents. Go ahead and restart here. And you add a color by going on that particular square, and then to take it off, you also press on it. So if I want the top D, and then I can press on it. The other thing that I put a chart here for is the rhythms, because you're going to be rewriting Jingle Bells or one of the other Christmas songs on here. So we have to represent it with a quarter note, half note. So in order to do that, I put another little chart here for you. So a quarter note is going to be represented by a colored square, 1. So that would be represent one quarter note. One colored square and one blank square will be a half note. So these would be half notes. This is how we're going to write them. If I fill in 2, it's going to give me 2 sounds. So that's why to represent it, we'll do a 1 square. And then for the length of time, we'll just keep this one blank and won't pretend like it's a half note pizzicato. A whole note is the same way, because we do have a whole note here at the end. Or if you have a whole note, it's going to be 1 colored square and 3 blank squares. So that'll be 1 colored square. Then we'll skip 3, 1, 2, 3. If I was to put another note here, and this would represent a whole note. Okay. And then of course the quarter rests are going to be 1 blank square. So let's do this really quick. Let's go over here. So I'm looking at the violin part, and this is an F sharp. Okay, so this is the first measure is an F sharp. Now I'm going to need a quarter note, half note. So I go up here, and F sharp is yellow. So I go yellow right here. So I'm going to do a quarter note, half note, and then a blank one to represent the half note, quarter note, half note, and then that will be a blank one. So you can check your music by hitting play. Okay, well, there it's on repeat. So there's a tempo marking right here. We can lower that down if you want to go a little bit slower to check your music. All right, then the next one is, so those 2 measures are the same, measure 1, measure 2. The next one is F sharp, A, open D, E. And all those are going to be quarter notes. So F sharp is, let's see, I need, okay. So you're also going to need to add more measures here. So right here under settings, click on it. And you're going to go here to bars. And I believe this has a total of 16 bars. So I'm going to put here 16 bars. There we go. Going to hit the check mark. And now you have a little scrolling bar here at the bottom. Okay, so I need my half note, which is that one, and now I'm gonna go Fis, A, D, E, Fis. So each square represents a quarter note. Okay, then this is a half note. So that's going to be a half note, this colored squared and this empty squared. And then I need two quarter rests, which will be these two squares here. Then I'm going to go to this one, which is a G. And my G is going to be a light green. No, that's dark green. There we go. And there's four quarter notes. Right. And then I'm going to go to the next measure, which is G, Fis, Fis. All right, so let's just play this really quick so you can see what it sounds like, because we're not going to do the whole song. All right, and then you would finish the whole song. Okay. Now, what's cool about this is you can change the sounds here. So right now it's set to marimba, but you can change it to a piano. You can change it to strings, which technically it's pizzicato strings. You can change it to a woodwind. Which I think sounds like a clarinet. And then a synthesizer sound. All right, so you can play around and customize it if you would like. It's not going to be part of the assignment to customize it, but you are welcome to do so if you want to. The other thing that it's not part of the assignment, but it's optional, you can add a beat to it, which are what these squares are down here. Okay, this is almost like the click of a metronome. So I would put it like this. I would put circle like this. And of course, you can do whatever you want if you want to. This is not part of the requirement, but you can have fun doing so. Okay. And again, those are customizable, the sounds. All right, so there's blocks, there's a kit, a drum kit, and there's a conga, an electronic, which I think is what we had. Yeah, in the blocks. Okay. Once you're done with all of your song, you're going to go here and you're going to hit save. Click on save. And you're going to get this link here. Copy the link. It'll highlight the link right here. Then you're going to go back to your assignment. And I put here a blue square. Right click on your on your class notebook and click paste. And now it's okay if it's not centered. And then it'll be here. This will be your link to your song. And that's what I'm going to grade. Okay. So the instructions that I went over in this video, that's what all this is about. I just wanted to go ahead and give you a visual for it. All right. Very important to click the save button when you're done, copy the link, and then paste it, because this is what I'm going to grade. You don't save it, you don't copy the link, and you don't paste it, there's no proof of your work. Okay. Here's the link to this website. Click on it, and it'll take you straight to it. I put the color code here for you, and then I put a chart here with what how many squares represent the different rhythm notes. Okay, and then posted below will be your music for all three parts. You don't have to be going back to other pages in your class notebook.